Hi everyone, welcome to Bear Clooney Watch's channel. You can see that I am on the official Omega website looking at the news of the day. Sometime early this morning it was announced that Omega has issuing iconic timepiece with the iconic movement finally in steel. And here is the star of the show. Yep, this is the newest release, newest announcement for the iconic movement 321, which will finally be in steel watch. We have a beautiful ceramic bezel. We have a quite attractive bracelet. This is the Ed White style Speedmaster. And Omega did something really nice here. The legend in steel. Now, they claim that the movement will be hand assembled. So this is not limited or numbered edition. But in the beginning, we cannot expect a lot of these to come out. And I wanted to kind of talk about how I feel about this watch. I am very much attracted to heritage timepieces. I am loving a nice re-editions. I love when they take iconic watch and they put better materials, better quality, and they release it and make it a star. And everything here is done right. But 13,000 Swiss francs is their announced retail for this timepiece. For me, it is a little bit difficult to accept at this moment to pay for Speedmaster in steel that much money. Mind you, the gray market will determine the value of this timepiece. How is Omega going to handle this? Time will tell. At this point, it's too early, and I do not want to make any comments that I can regret later, because I did those in the past. I made some comments which haunted me later. But as it looks right now, this watch at its retail price is outside my range of interest. I can appreciate it. I love the fact that this is a nicely done re-edition. I know that people who are into the 3-to-1 movement will appreciate this watch much more than I ever will. And I do appreciate the fact that they put a sapphire in the back so the movement could be properly appreciated. I love the ceramic bezel on the watch. I think it's a quite nice touch, and it reduces the stress of owning this watch. And then finally, there is a beautiful bracelet. Design is very classical, Ed White style Speedmaster. And I think, in all honesty, they did everything right. But did they outprice themselves? Did they put this watch beyond the range of many who would actually want to own it? I don't know. I will gladly read to your opinions on this. I would gladly hear your side of the story. And how do you perceive this watch? To me, I just wanted to share my initial thoughts. And they are that this is beautifully done vintage re-edition, that it has a great potential, that there is really nothing to complain about this watch from its initial appearance. But pricing might be a little bit in the wrong direction, kind of north of the line of acceptance. So I'd like to hear from all of you. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this great watch. I'm looking forward to seeing it in person. I would love to feel it. I love the applied logo as well. I'm obviously a big fan of this size as well, which is the size of the first Omega in space, 39.7 millimeter, which is a perfect size. I think 42 millimeter Speedy Professional is slightly bigger than I would like. This is perfection, size-wise, aesthetic-wise. It's just like owning a real thing in a much, much, much better version. So there you go. These are initial Bear Clooney's thoughts on this tribute to Speedmaster history, as they say, in caliber 321 in steel. Obviously, the previous issue of the 321 in precious metal was stupidly expensive and non-attainable for most of normal people. But this one will be attainable to those that really want it. It's also going to be interesting to see how is this reissue going to affect prices on original 321s. I always like to say original is original, no matter what. But you know what? I mean, how many of the people who are looking and potentially getting 321 would prefer new version? How many of those people are thinking like me, where they simply look at the watch as something that they prefer to be with better materials, better quality, better design, not design, but better quality, better overall usability of the watch, and then decide to go with this reissue instead of the vintage piece. We'll see. I mean, there is a lot of unknown factors from the perspective of the finances on this watch. But as it stands right now, I can only say that Omega has done initially everything right, with one thing that I question, and that is the retail price of this timepiece. Once again, beautiful applied logo, a beautiful ceramic bezel, perfect size of 39.7 millimeters, iconic timepiece which will be hand assembled, beautiful sapphire displaying this much loved movement, and a great bracelet. Truly a wonderful watch, and a right move for Omega in the very beginning of the year 2020. So share your opinion. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear all of you. Please make your comments below and let's chat. Thank you.